If you want to be a part of the gaming industry and you are not ready to be exposed, probably you are not on the right industry. This is a constant that I always check with every person that I interview and people that I talk related to the GCA and professionals that I find in the LinkedIn or any other social medias where they present themselves as people that are open to find job opportunities, which is that they don't have anything to show, that they even sometimes show a portfolio, but the reality is that they are not showing the progress and they are not talking about what they are doing. And one thing I discovered when I start pushing the limits of my own students and mentees, and that I tell them, I give them the tools to start talking in front of the camera through a mic, recording themselves, recording what they are doing, is that they all feel uncomfortable. But as the time progresses, they feel more and more comfortable. And what happens is something that is magical, which is that at the point that you start receiving feedback from others, people that you don't know, and that feedback is encouraging, then you start building this interesting relation with yourself where that feedback helps you creating more content, and the new feedback will help you create more content and more content and more content. And at the end, you become a presence, somebody that is fluently talking about the subject related to video games. But the most important part is that you feel comfortable talking about your work and how this work is moving on through, it could be your learning process, but also through the creation of your video games. But it doesn't have to be just the finished project. It could be the steps, every gameplay that you build, anything that you can show and that you can receive feedback from that creates a relation, and that relation helps you evolve in your path as a professional in the gaming industry. And there is this other magical thing that happens, which is that when people start looking at you and see who you are, how honest you present yourself to the camera, and with the work that you are doing, you do something that few in the industry are doing. So what is the way for many to try to get into the gaming industry? Well, they sometimes get graduated or they create a portfolio and then start applying without results. And it turns out that we are all filtered by AI today. But when you start showing yourself and your progress, not the final project, but your progress, then people has another perspective from you they never seen before. And I can guarantee you that people won't find you on networks like Reddit or any other social media because you present yourself on LinkedIn and said, I have a certification related to game dev or game design. But they will find you when you start posting on YouTube, when you create something and you show yourself on YouTube. Believe me, guys, you're going to make mistakes. That's part of the process. You can say that, well, if this is not perfect, I'm not going to post it. The fact that you are in front of the camera and that you are showing honestly the way that you are to the camera, it also generates a new kind of relation. Let's put this in perspective. When you see somebody, when you see the picture of somebody on LinkedIn, that's the first approach that you have. But when you listen to somebody and see, perceive from first person what is the sense of humor that person has, how that person works, how that person express, then you are creating other breaches of information that will allow other people to take notice of you and say, I would like to interview this person and see how we can work with them. And believe me, there is not all about how brilliant you are. I've been working with people that are extremely brilliant, but they are not good people to work with. And I can have another people that they are not so brilliant, but they have the enthusiasm, they have this mindset that they want to learn, that they want to progress, and they want to be part of a team to make it move a project ahead. And this is the kind of people that you want in your team. And also is the kind of people that studios want on their team. And what could be a better way to present that part of your personality that you can put on LinkedIn than showing yourself on the camera or showing the things that you are creating, even if you are not presented on the camera, but you are talking, you are saying what is the progress, how enthusiastic you are, how thrilled you are about the creations that you have right now. Now let's consider other scenario. Let's say that you are building your first studio and you're building your first project as a game developer or game designer. The fact that you show that you present yourself consistently to an audience and start building that audience, that will not only make you strong inside of you, but also is a presence that will generate people that will start following you and following the path that you are creating. Now I want you to ask yourself these questions. What opportunities might already have passed me by because no one knows what I can actually create? If I keep waiting until my work feels perfect, how many more months or even years will I lose before I finally get noticed? Am I willing to let fear or criticism keep me invisible, or am I ready to use a proven methodology that helps me share, improve, and stand out in the industry? I am a particular fan of the ideas that Simon Sinek proposed, and one of the things that stick with me is that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And the best way to show your why is through the actions of your work. I do what I do because I love video games, but also because I love helping people to achieve their goals in the gaming industry. And I try my best to present this every time I talk to the camera and every time I talk with my mentees. And now is your turn. We are in the entertainment industry, and in video games, there's one particular thing that it is special. We always are trying to connect with the audience, to give them experiences that they never feel before. Interactive experiences that are going to change them, that they're going to leave a mark on it. Start by connecting with your audience, by presenting yourself, your progress, and what you are doing. This not only open opportunities for you and for studios to find you or recruiters to find you, but also to build your mid to long-term independence as a video game developer and designer. So what are you waiting to start showing your progress? If you have a channel, in the description, let me know what channel is, because I want to see it. I want to connect with you. And if you want to go a little bit further and you want to find the path and the methodology to build your career in the gaming industry, visit william.com and the Game Creator Accelerator, where I can show you the methodology that will help you build a strategic career in the gaming industry. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, make a comment, and share it to somebody that might need it. This was Tony Munoz. Until next time, keep creating, keep sharing, and most importantly, keep dreaming big. I'll see you soon, my fellow creators.